In the current economic downturn, tuition rates for the next academic year remain undetermined. The amount students will pay for their education relies heavily on the state appropriation. Accounting for $13 million this single year, the appropriation acts as a subsidy for lowering state tuition rates. KSC Vice President for Finance and Planning Kahn says there are 4 directions the appropriation may go.
If you start at $13 million, will the state be able to increase that with our increasing costs? If not that, will the state be able to maintain the same level of commitment as it has appropriated for this year? If it can't do either of those first two, will the reductions that we've had this year flow into future budgets? And finally, the last option is the budget scenario may worsen. And the reductions that we've seen this year might be something not sufficient in the future.
With the recession, Keene State College, through the University System of New Hampshire, has returned $500,000 in state appropriation in an effort to support the state of New Hampshire. But as operating costs increase, the school's reserves have dried out, and the tuition rates will also depend on the evolution in operating costs.
So, if our costs are going to go up 5% this next year, and the state appropriation goes up by 5%, then tuition increases would be across the board 5%. If the state appropriation doesn't go up 5%, then in-state tuition rates would have to go up proportionally higher to make up for that lack of state funding.
In the meantime, the $789 billion stimulus package President Barack Obama signed in February may bring some relief to the tormented financial situation. According to Kahn, there are promising aspects in the bill for both students and institutions. With additional funding for the College Work-Study program, institutions will be helped with the payroll for their student workers for the first time in many years. Kahn also says the federal government will increase its Pell Grant funding and maintain the maximums for staffed loans. Kahn says institutions will benefit from the bill as well, in a way that the state will determine. The state of New Hampshire will vote its budget in the coming weeks, including the state appropriation and the part of the stimulus packet it will award KSC. Until then, next year's tuition will remain uncertain. For KSC-TV, I'm Yann Jules.